Hi guys, welcome back to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. Finally, here we are making our Christmas video. Okay, so on my last video I uploaded, it was of my youngest granddaughter, Briar, opening her new baby that she got from Santa for Christmas, and she was so excited. And I've been meaning to get this video done for the last several days, but the video before that was with dear sweet Raven, and after that I still had, she was here, and then company was here, and then I was tired, and then it was New Year's Eve, then it was New Year's Day, and oh my goodness, last night two of my daughters surprised me and came in unannounced. Kind of scared me a little bit. Anyway, and then, so now here we are. I finally got all the babies ready. Anyway, without further ado, hi, I'm Nana. Welcome to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. If you're new here, hi. If you're a regular, welcome back. And we are going to get on to our babies. Over here, the first baby you see, we have Miss Harper. And she is Miss Raven's toddler baby. And she is wearing a gift that she got from the baby shower at the Kansas Doll Show. It's red velour, excuse me, not velvet, velour. And then it's got a pink stripe and a teal green stripe. And then it's got the jagged sewing on it. And then the pants are green, red, pink, and orange striped. She's got red ruffly socks, beautiful gold shoes, and then on her shirt it has a pink patch, a green patch, and a yellow and pink patch, and it has sparkly gold, and then it's got a stocking and a ornament and a Christmas tree. Harper, she's wearing some beautiful gold earrings. I tried to get everybody's accessories and everything. One of my downfalls, I am a perfectionist, and I like making the babies look beautiful. And that's why if I've taken this long to do it and get it done, let's make them look pretty and fun. But she's got a red bow in her side pony, and she's got a red and green striped headband. She's holding a cute little finger puppet that happens to be a little reindeer head. And she's sitting on a white fluffy blanket that's supposed to look kind of like snow, and she's sitting there with our little Miss Snowman, and that's our little sweet Caroline. She is dressed like a snowman. She's got black puffballs down the center of her white outfit trimmed on red. She's got a dark brown and green scarf around her neck, and then she's got a little black top hat on the top of her little hood that looks like, it almost looks like it has a little holly leaf. It's not really realistic looking, but sitting along with them is some other little snowmen on the snow. We've got some stuffed animals that are, there's a red snowman, he's got a red scarf and a red hat. Oh, and sweet Caroline, she's got red and white little striped sockies. And here, this little guy used to be a musical snowman. He's got little stick arms and holding, I think it's supposed to look like Christmas balls. And there's a fun little reindeer pacifier sitting right in front of her. And behind her is our itty bitty little radio flyer sled. I do not remember where I got it, but maybe my husband found it, I'm not sure. And then behind that is the baby doll carriage. There we go. Baby doll carriage. And let me go up and give you a look up there. Okay, here we are in the little baby carriage. This is Maddie, and she is wearing green and red checked pants with a big old bow in the front. And then she has a green long sleeve shirt that has stamped on the front, says "My" in red, and a big number 1 that's red and has white polka dots, and then it has ST for first, and that's green, and then it says Christmas in yellow. You can't really see it down there, it's kind of under her bow. And there's a cute little reindeer. She's holding a cute little stuffed Christmas tree. And then her hat, she's got a little top knot hat, is trimmed in the green that matches her shirt. And it's the green and red and black check. She's got little black dress shoes on. So there's little Miss Maddie up here. Back down here on the floor, this is sweet little Miss Lily Beth. I had her all dressed and ready, and like I said, I'm being a perfectionist, and her hair was just so messy, I said I can't do it. So I had to go ahead and give her a little hair spa treatment, so her bangs still look kind of wet. She's wearing a red long sleeve, it's almost like a dress, and then it's got a sparkly red hat, Santa hat, unicorn on, and the unicorn has sparkly red and green hair, and she's got a gold unicorn. And then there's layers of green tulle and red satin and green tulle again, and then she's got little matching red leggings that have tiny little green bows on the ankles. She's got sparkly red shoes. In her little pigtails she has little red bows, and she's holding a sock bear. It's not a sock monkey, it's a little sock bear, and it's like a rust red, and it's got a Santa hat. And then over here is a silly little penguin, and he's pretending to be a reindeer. He has a little green hat with little red antlers on it. So that's little Miss Lily Beth. Okay, next to Lily Beth, right up front we have sweet Miss Victoria Rain, and she's wearing a white onesie, long sleeve, that says Best in Green, Christmas in red cursive, and Ever in Green, and there's little red stars around the words, and she has a red tulle skirt, 3 layers that's attached to red pants with white snowflakes. She is also wearing a little red Santa hat that says My First Christmas embroidered on the brim, and it's got, oh gosh, shadow, and red sparkly bow on the side of her red Santa hat. And we all know this is not Victoria's first Christmas, but most of Nana's outfits say My First Christmas. And then she's got some cute little green toe, green heel, and red and white striped sockies. She's got a cute little, it looks like a Beanie Boo little penguin on this side of her, with a red scarf with white snowflakes, and a red Santa hat with white snowflakes. And on this side of her is a cute little brown teddy bear, and he's got a scarf on, and it has snowflakes in blue and red. And then he also has a red Santa hat on. Let's go up behind her. I'm going to get close. Okay, now we're back here with sweet little Miss Chanel, and she is wearing a beautiful red long sleeve dress, and I left her cute little lacy onesie that has the collar, the big round lacy white collar and on the sleeves. And then the dress has a red bow at the waistband, and it actually stitched into the dress. It looks like red and green gingham that has printed on white snowflakes. And then embroidered, there's some 2 little Santa patches. There's one on this side and there's one on the other side. And she's got beautiful little red sockies with red satin bows. And then she has the matching headband that has the green red check with the little white snowflakes. So it's the same pattern. And it is her first Christmas. So she's holding a little Santa hat that says My First Christmas. And then on our right is a cute little Thai bear, and this one's kind of like all white, and it's got a red, white, and green hat, and it's got the cute little tan fur around the brim of its hat and little dingle balls on each side of it. It's such a cute little furry bear. And then on our left side, this is an animated Christmas tree, and he actually has batteries, and I didn't even put them in to see if he even still works. That being said, most of these toys, 99% of them, were my girls growing up. So we would put them out every year at Christmas time. So this little guy would sing. And it's like a stuffed Christmas tree, and he has lights for his cheeks and down him, and he's got a little spring, a velvet covered spring with a bell on top. I'm pretty sure he sings. Underneath the Christmas tree, right next to that, we've got sweet, beautiful little Miss Priscilla, and she's wearing a onesie that's printed on the front. It's got the short sleeve part is red, and it looks like there's a white long sleeve under it that is covered in colored Christmas tree bulbs, lights, you know, whatever you want to call them. And then she's got red and white little leggings on, and then she's got little green sockies on, and I think, yeah, Christmas trees. She's got the cute little Christmas trees on the cuffs. In the center of the red part of the onesie, it says I, and it's got the Christmas tree with lights with a big smiley face. It says light up Daddy's World, and Daddy is in pink and World is in white. And then she's got a cute little green Santa bow and on her little headband, and she's holding a little stuffed rattle that has a teddy bear, and the hat is the Santa hat, and the ring of the rattle is stuffed, and it's red. That would have been, oh my gosh, my youngest middle daughter's. So this is 27 years old. So that was from her first Christmas. And here's a cute little velvet penguin, and he's got a red hat, and it's got little gold stuff. And all of these babies are also sleeping, laying on white furry blankets. Obviously, Victoria and Priscilla are sleeping. And then up here, let's back up. We have a big girl. She's standing up. That's sweet little Miss Holly. She is wearing a long sleeve, and it's ruffled on the shoulders. It's white, and it says my first, as in green, and it's sparkly green. She's such a big girl, so if I zoom in, I only get pieces of her. And she has a sparkly green Christmas tree with a sparkly red bow on top, and then Christmas is in glittery, sparkly red. And then she has a 3-layer tutu skirt on that is green netting, red netting, and then green netting. And then she is wearing red, white, and green striped leggings, or actually I think they're just like leg warmers. And then the front, there's green glittery hearts on both sides right under her knees. Hang on, let me see if I can zoom in. Hang on. There, now you can see it. I know, it's so hard to get the lighting down here. And she has beautiful black dress shoes on, and she's got a little puppy, brown and off-white puppy under her legs. And he has a red scarf and a red Santa hat. And sweet little Miss Holly has a jingle bell necklace on. It's got silver beads, and she's holding the red bell. She's like, look at my bell, isn't it so fun? And she's wearing her pink little glasses. And then she has little furry kitty cat ears that has green and red gingham in the middle. And there's a red bow on one ear. And then she's got little Christmas tree earrings in. And then she's got just a hair tie. Gosh, how do I even describe that? It's like organza, and it has bells tied on the ends. There's just strips of it, almost like a skirt would be, but it's a hair tie, and she wanted to wear it as a bracelet. Right under her, we have sweet little Miss Jasmine, and she is Nana's little full body silicone, and she's wearing like a 3 or 4 layer red organza tutu. It's like Miss Fancy Pants. All red, has a big long green satin bow at the waistband, and then she has a check top that's also a side snap, and it's trimmed in red, but it's checked with green, red, and white, and it has the little flutter sleeves, and that's red. And then it's got a cute little applique reindeer, a furry little tan reindeer with a big red nose and a big red satin bow. And then, oh, and then to match that, I found a red organza headband, and then it's got a little green bow on top. And under her, we have a cute little stuffed lovey. And this one is a gunned reindeer. And it's holding a little stuffed wreath that has little red berries on it and has a lighter green scarf on. And then there's another reindeer on this side. And this one's just stuffed and has a red shirt. It's more like velvety. And then it's got a red hat, and then it's trimmed in green. Oh, and she's got cute little booties on. She's got her little crocheted booties that's got a little bit of green on it. And there's a tiny little stuffed reindeer right above her arm too. Behind her in the bouncer on a tan blanket, this is our Mr. Gavin, and he is dressed up like Mr. Santa Claus. And the whole front of the belly and his chest is a big old white beard, and up at his shoulders is like this white hair, and then in the center of his chest is a red puffball, and it's tan stripe, and then he's got the little upside down smiles that are black for like little eyes, and then he's got red sleeves, black pants, and it's red pants trimmed in black, and it's got the red and white hat on, and he's got the little Santa buckle, little red socks, looks like buckles, and he's holding a cute little elf. Right behind Sweet Holly, standing up in the crib, and she's actually the only one in the crib because I moved the other big girls down there on the floor, is Sweet Nori, and she's wearing this beautiful dress onesie, and it's long sleeve white, and it's trimmed in red, and on the front it says I, has a big sparkly heart in red, so love, and then Santa is so hard. I'm gonna have to move her because you can never see her outfits, but she always looks so cute standing in my crib. Anyway, it says I heart Santa, and she's holding this cute little sparkly girl teddy bear Santa. Oh, that's a bad glare, sorry. She has a little dress on and a little Santa. But on the bottom of Nori's dress, she has this big old satin, no, this is a grosgrain red ribbon. And then she's got beautiful layers of red and green tulle. And it has that fun wiring in the bottom of it. Let me go inside and I'll show you. There, you can kind of see the bottom of her skirt. So it's got a layer of red, green, then red. And then she has her beautiful black suede boots on, and she has her cute little Santa earrings on, and her dark brown hair has a big red satin bow that has silver gems around a buckle, and there's white fur behind it. So that's beautiful, Sweet Nori. Let's get your little face. Hi, Nori. Hi, baby girl. Next to the crib, we have the little portable bassinet, the folding bassinet. And then we have our sweet little Mr. Quentin in here. He's wearing a footed jamma that has little green Christmas trees, kind of like sketched, and little sketched reindeers with red scarves. And there's little Santas next to the trees. And he's holding a cute little moose. And actually, it's buffalo plaid. Stocking cap on the moose and his scarf. And then he's got a matching, it's almost like a burgundy red. It's a much deeper red. Little cap and has a little white tab on the top of it. So that's little Mr. Quentin. And then we've got our little sock monkey collection. The same daughter actually loves sock monkeys. So every year I would find a sock monkey for Christmas. And so that just kind of became a thing. So there's a green, red, and white striped one with the red Santa hat. And then there's a traditional gray one with the black button eyes and a little white pom-pom and a red smile. And this one, I always thought this one's so cute because it's holding this tiny, see, look how tiny it is. Tiny little felt teddy bear. Those bows kind of in his face. Anyway, it's brown felt with black stitching, and it has little red furry slippers on it. And it has a red and white striped stocking cap with a little red pom-pom. Down here in the corner in the bouncer, we have sweet little Miss Violet on the left, and Angelica, I almost forgot her name, on the right. And they kind of have matching little reindeer pajamas on. They're both a little bit different. Little Angelica has a red one with white polka dots, and it has a little applique, little, I guess, girl reindeer on the front. She has a little blue bow in her ear, and she's got some little blue ornaments around her antlers. Anyway, little feet have little reindeer on them. And then she has a little white bow with red polka dots. And then Violet has a thicker headband with a red bow with teeny tiny white polka dots. And that's because her white pajama is trimmed like that. Her sleeves, and you can't even see her little neck. She had, anyway, it's there, I promise. And then the deer has it on her ear, is red with tiny white polka dots. And hers has light gray hearts all over her white pajama. And she's holding another stuffy little reindeer that's green, has bright red buttons, and has a red scarf trimmed in green. Here in the bassinet, we have beautiful, sweet Bonnie Loren. She looks so beautiful. I love this little dress. It's a little red Santa dress, and it has this beautiful hood, like a Santa hood, with a little white pom-pom, and it's trimmed with the white fur. And I put a beautiful velvet bow, and it's got gold holly and berries and a little gold bell clipped in her hair. So sweet. I love this little outfit. Anyway, there's fur all around the cape. There's three little white snaps. And then there's fur around her wrists. And then down at the bottom is this very, very delicate looking lace. Almost looks like tatted lace, but it's machined. So anyway, that's so pretty. And she's wearing some beautiful little white sockies with satin bows that are white. And she's just got a little penguin hanging out. Oh, and she's holding on to her cute little foot. There's this little penguin sitting here. He's like velvety, little red hat, red bow, and he's black and has little yellow feet. On the other side, she is holding our pale blue little tie beanie baby bear, and he's got silver snowflakes all over him. So that is sweet Bonnie. On the changing table, previous video I already showed Aubrey and Maggie, and then next to them I set up here we have our sweet little Miss Shayna, and she is wearing also a dress, and it's a ribbed red, and it has a ribbed red bow, and then there's ruffles coming all the way around and down like a overall skirt that's pink, and then the print has Santa Claus and snowman and little reindeers and red Christmas trees, and it's like the ruffle makes it like the little frilly sleeves. And then she has are they called mob caps? I think they are. It's in the same fabric, and then it has the red bow on top. So that's sweet little Miss Shayna. She says, hi guys. And she's holding a little tiny stuffed Santa. And in case you missed it, red dress, Santa, that's Aubrey. The gingerbread, that's Maggie. In the Moses basket cradle, we have sweet little Mr. Raymond, and he's in a footed pajama also. It's red, and then the sleeves, long sleeves, are red and white striped, and then just the toes are red and white striped, and then he has embroidered appliques on it with little teddy bear on a train. So there's the engine and a teddy bear, and the next car has gifts, and the smoke coming out of the stack is little hearts, and it says my first Christmas over here on his chest. And then there's some more train here. And it's the caboose and 2 more cars that have gifts coming out of it. He has the matching hat with the red and white stripes. And it's trimmed with a big red band. And there's our little Mr. Santa Claus Pooh Bear. And he's got his little red shirt on, but it's trimmed in white like Santa. Little white puffball. And he's got a red and green and tiny gold stripe Santa hat. So this was my favorite part, you guys. I have a gold wicker basket sleigh. And I have our sweet little Joey dressed up as Santa Claus in the sleigh. And then we have Hope up front, dressed like a beautiful little reindeer. And sitting next to him in the sleigh is our little Miss Janie. And she is a cute little elf. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I had to dress them up and make it look like it was Santa and his sleigh with little reindeer. It's so stinking adorable. So, these are all, well, let's see, Hope's is hooded, and she has cute little antlers and a little black nose and a red satin bow, white tummy. And she even, oh, can you see him? No, you can't. She has little hoofs on the bottom of her feet. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I think it's adorable. Anyway, she's holding this little long-legged Velcro arm reindeer. And then we've got an actual Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer stuffed animal, right next to him, standing. And then back behind, let me just describe Janie a little bit better. Excuse me, Hope. There we go. She's got her little red and white leggings on, and then she has red satin, trimmed and green elf shoes with little white pom-poms on the toes. And then her shorts are satin green. Her top is satin green, and it's trimmed with a gold stripe. And then the top is, how do I describe that? It's like a Peter Pan collar shape. It's like V at the waistband, and that's where the gold is. And then the buttons are actually red and white striped, like candy canes. She's got a red satin bow at her neck and a white satin Peter Pan collar. And then her hat is jaggedy trim, brim, whatever, however you want to say that. It's red satin, and then the tippy top floppy part is green. It's got a little white pom-pom at the bottom. She's holding Nana's little teddy bear collection. And I think, because I don't remember this one. I'm not sure. So this one's a light teddy bear, and it has a Santa hat over the one ear. And it's got the green brim. But the one sitting on top of the metal tin box, I have had that ever since I was a little girl. That's the only Christmas thing I have left over. And it's a tiny little brown teddy bear that has a cute little brown button nose, little black button eyes, Santa hat scarf. That's probably why I love the little Santa hats and the little teddy bears, because I've just always loved them, and I just put him right back in his little box every year. But the box is one of those old tin boxes, and it's got painted on it different scapes of what the little teddy bear is doing. The top is just sitting on snow, and then at the bottom, I don't even think I can get zoomed in this way. Hang on. There we go. So at the bottom there's 2 of the little teddy bears, and they're ice skating, and I can't remember. On this side, he's sledding down the hill, and the other side I think is just ice skating too. And then this one's just a cute little floppy tan teddy bear with a Santa hat as well. These girls I have also shown. This is Sweet Bria. She's our Maddie, and she's dressed in a 3-layer tiered organza sprinkled with glitter. And there's Santa, reindeer, Santa, and she's got little leggings on. So, showed her in a previous video, and also showed, Pika, which is our Pip. She is also right here, and I showed her in a previous video. Below, I forgot. On this shelf right here is a cute little metal lunchbox that Christy gave us for Christmas last year. This little guy right here, gazing lovingly at the Christmas tree, is our sweet little Daniel. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's got red pants on, and then he's got a red and white striped shirt, and then he's got a bib that's white, trimmed in red, and it has an embroidered Santa in a choo-choo train, waving. It's green, blue, and then there's one cart that has a Christmas tree in the back of it, and the little wheels are like peppermint candy canes, the round ones. There we go. And he's got the matching Santa hat, and he's holding our cute little mouse book. It's one of those board books that has a stuffed animal mouse on the front, has a little red Santa hat on it. Oh, and he has our little Santa sockies on his cuffs, and those are green. And then the socky itself is red, and then the toes and heels are green. He is laying on a beautiful white blanket that has the truck with the trees in the background, like in the trees in the back of the truck, and then there's trees all in the background too, and there's like two different styles of trucks. There's a gray one with yellow fenders, and then there's a red one. Oh, and then there's one that is hauling a trailer. It's got gifts in the back. But it's just really, it's a beautiful, beautiful blanket. And that's just thrown over the bouncer. Let me zoom out here, and there's just like a polar bear with a Santa hat and a red scarf. And we also, I missed this little guy over here. We've got a white reindeer with a green nose, red hoof hands, and it's got little pom-poms on the ends, red pom-poms on the end of his green scarf. I have had this ever since my girls were little bitty. I can't remember if I got it my second to youngest or my youngest daughter, but I pull it out every year, and even the grandkids have played with it. And it's the, you know, Fisher-Price Little People nativity set. So we've got our wise men, Mary and Jesus and Joseph. There's an angel on top and sheep, and we got a little shepherd back there. And then we have, I think there's a camel and a palm tree. And you push the angel down, and this lights up right here, and it says, "Sings away in a manger." And then under the tree, I have two vintage, could be even antique, I don't know, books. One says Santa Claus, and the other one says Jolly Saint Nick. And let me zoom back out, and I will let you look at the beautiful white Christmas tree that I told you guys about. It has pastel candy canes on it, and it has sparkly lollipops. It's got baby shower, kind of the plastic decor of pink and blue and purple. And it has beautiful teal blue beads for the garland. It has a beautiful snowflake star at the top. And it also has gumballs, blue carriages, rattles, and there's a few balls. I probably need to get some more, because by the time I got around to getting the tree up, or no, it got here, I ordered it, that's true. I wasn't sure how many decorations I had, and I need to get a few more because it's a much bigger tree. All right, if you hung in this long, this is the last group of babies. So this is sweet Miss Abigail, and she's wearing a white footed pajama that has red trimmed with pink stockings, red and white candy canes, green trees, pink gifts, and it's all trimmed in pink, and she has a pink bow on her headband and then a red one on top. She's holding a stuffed little Mr. Santa Claus, and she's got a cute little snowman passy over here. Behind her we have another stuffed reindeer, and then we have our little Mr. Tate And he has a green onesie that is like an elf. It's got the printing on it. That's got the gold belt, and it's got a little elf dolly under his belt. And he's got the pinwheel peppermint rounds and the clown collar with the jingle bells and gold. The long sleeve part is red and white. He has striped pants that have the green and red, all kinds of designs, zigzags, trees, and stuff like that, and the green and white stripes. And then on top of his cute little head, he says Santa's helper in his little stocking cap, and it has little ears poking out the side. It's so cute. He's got a red pom-pom, and the hat is green, and he is holding onto a big old clear and white and red twisted, it's like hard plastic candy cane in the kids' room for a decoration. And then next to him is a cute little stuffed monkey, and he's got a candy cane on his tummy. Little red shoes with green bows. He's got cute little pink cheeks and a red Santa hat. And I know you just saw a cute little sneak peek of our happy girl, our Julie. And she's wearing a red long sleeve onesie dress that has a printed on Christmas tree, and it says My First Christmas in yellow, and it has a yellow star. God, this baby always makes me smile. And on a headband, and she has a fun glittery Santa hat on the red and white striped headband. And then the dress part is tulle and green and trimmed with red. There you go. She's got the Christmas balls on the cuffs of her socks in red and green, and it's white. And then her sockies are green, and she's got her beautiful black dress shoes on, and she's holding a My First Christmas bottle. And I'm telling y'all, I've only got like 2 babies. This is their first Christmas. This is sweet little Miss Adelie, and she's all Miss Fancy. She's wearing this beautiful navy, it almost looks black, navy blue button down swing top that has this beautiful round Peter Pan collar, white mother of pearl buttons down it. It has these beautiful poinsettias in red and green, just the little heads of them all over the top. And then she has bright red corduroy pants on, and then I put on these shiny blue sockies, deep navy blue, and it's got the satin bows on it. She's holding the red passy we have, and she has our tie bear, kind of a blonde colored bear, has a red satin bow around its neck, has a red and white stocking cap, white brim, and a little green pom-pom. And then in her cute little pigtails, oh, she's got the little red and green and gold gingham stripe little bows in her cute little pigtails. Behind Adelie is sweet little Miss Bianca, and she is our pink girl. Her top has pink and dark pink swirled sweetie candy, and the stitching, and it's embroidered and applique, and it says what is it? Seasons? I don't know. Santa Sweetie. Sorry. In silver. And then the candy is wrapped on the 2 wrappers on each side. Beautiful silver waistband. And then she has like 3 layers off the shirt of organza with silver little specks all over it. And her pants are dark pink. And then it has red, white, and silver snowflakes all over them. She has her little silver gray sockies on. She has a silver bow in her hair. And she's holding our pink Santa binky. She's holding our light tan bear that says Let It Snow. She has a pink Santa hat on. But the Let It is green and snow is in pink, and it's just so pretty. And I don't have very many like Christmas items that are like non-traditional colors. But that one is, and I liked it. So, and then sitting next to her, we have sweet little Miss Mackenzie, and she's dressed in a green little elf. And she's got the elf onesie, black belt, gold buttons, gold buckle, and the green and white hat. And of course, sitting behind her, I had to throw something on her because she's sitting right there and she's a baby. Anyway, so she's, that's our bitty baby. She doesn't even have a name. But she's got a nice first Christmas onesie on and red pants with the checkered on her hat and on her trim too. So that's it. So we're going to end here with this group of babies. And I know this is a long video. I'm going to try and edit it down even shorter. So I'm not even going to tell you how long it is now. You would be disgusted. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful, blessed Christmas. I hope you were able to spend time with your family and your loved ones. I know I did. We had a really, really beautiful Christmas. The weather was beautiful. The family time was beautiful. And it's probably going to take me a really long time to take all my Christmas decorations down because I put them up really late. But I got wonderful gifts, some beautiful smelly stuff, bath stuff. Gosh, I can't even remember. Some wonderful gifts from my Dolly friends. I got some of those big mugs that have the straws in them. I got 2 of them, and one of them I can use on my lawnmower. And then I just love giving gifts to all my loved ones, my family, and especially my grandkids, making it so special for them. So it's already a new year, and here's wishing you a beautiful, beautiful, blessed new year. And oh, I just got my last gift came in. It's a beautiful purple bag, and it's got the embroidery all over it, and I can't remember the scripture, but it has my name on it, and it's just beautiful. It's a big tote bag, and I can put my Bible and my study workbooks and stuff in it. So I'm gonna enjoy using that and putting my pens and highlighters and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and if you hung in there with me, I love you guys, and I can't wait to come back on, and we'll just wait and see what this upcoming year brings. So have a super blessed week, and like, comment, and subscribe. And how about we'll do Julie? Have a blessed, blessed week. Say, mwah. Love you guys. Bye.